Hello, everybody. You're looking at a bunch of cars in front of me. And you may be thinking, like, oh, they're all fantasy cars. And yes, they are. And yes, this is gonna... Really? Where did that go? Oh, God, stop. I was working on wheel swaps, and I just lost the wheels. They rolled right off my desk. Okay, good. Okay, got them. Yeah, these are all fantasy cars. What are they doing here? Well, I have a story to tell. Yay, story time. Just put them on the floor for now. They're all going to be cracked open. But Japanese car culture. We're all familiar with Japanese car culture, okay? And Hot Wheels has been taking some interesting approaches to Japanese car culture. And it all started out with the Manga Tuner. Oh, no, that's not the Manga Tuner. This is the Mad Manga. The Mad Manga. It all started out with this casting. So, for those who don't know, which you probably do, the Manga Tuner... no, this is not the... This is the Manga Tuner. We'll get to that. This is a Mad Manga. And you know what it's supposed to represent, and it does very good job, is Bosozoku cars, or aka Kaido racers. It's a Japanese modifying style, and it is very nuts, quite crazy, but I like it. You know, long bumper, side skirt. Big fenders, pointy hood, and they raise the hood like that, and the angles, you know, Takayari exhaust. Yeah, the exhaust has a name. It's called Takayari. Takayari. You know, ducktail spoiler, which is a large ducktail spoiler. This looks to be like based on a Nissan Skyline, maybe, like a Kenmeri. Like I can see it in the roof line, but it feels like too long for Kenmeri. And of course, they always angle the taillights like this. You know, those taillights look like old Skyline taillights. Not Kenmeri, but Hakosuko taillights, but like angled. So yeah, this is their first approach into Japanese car culture. I like this one with the Japanese writing on it. It just makes it a little more authentic. You know, it just has Hot Wheels, but still. And for 2021, they've done a couple colors of it. I'm just gonna crack open. In the art car set, you know, I'm going to change these wheels because I know some more appropriate wheels that will fit this. But for now, it's got some blue wheels on it. Great casting. I like the manga inspired artwork on here. Of course, different graphic on both sides. I like that. It's almost like a Transformers-like thing. Yeah. Very unique, very unique. I love it. So, of course, it lives up to the name. Mad Manga. Manga is like a Japanese comic book, basically. You know, Initial D started out as a manga. And this is what it kind of represents with this artwork here. And, you know, same thing with the purple one. Or not the purple one. Well, the green and purple. This one looks like a good Halloween car. Same decal on the hood. I wish they'd kind of like tell a story with it. You know, it starts on the first color and ends on the second color. But it's just the same graphics. This one I probably want a wheel swap too. Oh, and of course, can't forget the horns. The Bosozoku cars always have horns. You know, like General Lee. Like what do you call it? I don't know what I don't know what you'd officially call those horns. But, you know, not normal beeps. You know, like the General Lee with La Cucaracha. That's what it was, right? La Cucaracha? I forget. I think it was something else. But of course, yes, the Bosozoku. And then, later on, you know, this came out, well, when did this model come out? 2011. So it took them a while. That yellow one got a bunch of particles all over. But then in 2019, right? Yes, 2019. Or maybe it was 2020. Yeah, 2020. So maybe that was 2012. We saw, this is the Manga Tuner. That's the Mad Manga. This is the Manga Tuner. They're the same vehicle. Well, basically the same vehicle, except one has been shrunked. Or shrunked. And stretched out. And this is also a Japanese style. I don't know much about the style. They don't do this with real cars. It's more of like a toy style. But yeah, this is what they're kind of imitating. Like Choro, it's almost like Chorokyu. You know, very similar to Chorokyu, except no big wheels in the back. Although they did have the Volkswagen with the big wheels in the back. The Hot Wheels did. But yeah, this is like a, I guess, kind of a Chorokyu styled Mad Manga. You know, they got the exhaust, Takayari's coming out the back, the ducktail. You know, different tail lights, which these tail lights look more like a Kenmari. And of course, different headlights. Got the intercooler exposed. They really need to come out with some nice 4-spoke wheels in the main line, because 4-spoke wheels with these would look perfect. Perfect. Just, And same goes with the little Manga Tuner. Of course, you got a couple of them. Got the purple recolor, which is kind of like a color shifting purple. I don't want to call it midnight purple because the real midnight purple never shifted to like a green. But yeah, this goes from like purple to gray to, you can kind of see like some green resemblance in it. I don't know, but I really like it. You know, like right there, it kind of looks green, but then you go over here and it looks gray, and you know, it just looks purple altogether. I don't know. I really like this color. I really like this release. Very well done. This casting is very well done from Hot Wheels. The first two were great, but I like the 2021 even better. We have a purple one, or pink one. And of course we have Hot Wheels on the hood in Japanese, which I like that. You know, the Japanese writing always makes it nicer. And even better than that, the orange one, which it just came out. P-Case, yeah. This sucker just came out. I like this orange one too. I just wish the bumpers were like body color. Like this one looks the best, the most realistic, because the bumpers are body color, and usually they will be, unless it's two-tone. Which it still would be technically body color, just the bottom color. I like how the exhausts are, you know, they stand out. They're a separate piece. I never noticed that these little bumper guards were clear. Part of the window. But they are. They were on the first one. Interesting. Just noticed that. But yeah, they did a really nice job with this. I think it was an Asada design. And he designed a couple more like this too. And then just this year, we've seen two Japanese styled cars. And one of them being, I guess, my all-time favorite. Actually, we've seen three this year. We're going to start with one. I'm not going to open this one today. This will be a different video, maybe next week. The MBK van. I say it's a Toyota Hiace, which is probably because I'm practical. I am biased towards Hiaces. But the MBK van is really any van with this design. I mean, that's what it's called. Like that. This is the body style is called MBK. So this goes for the Toyota Hiace and the Nissan NV and a couple other vans like this. The Mitsubishi Delica used to be, but they've kind of changed it. But this is the MBK style, basically. So this is a, you know, we say it's a Toyota Hiace, but it also could be a Nissan NV. A lot of possibilities, okay? But that's what it's styled after. So, of course, that's a Japanese style van. Again, implementing car culture to non-licensed designs. And that's where we get to Dekatora, which literally translates to decorative truck. Tomica has done a couple of them. You know, this one, this one's a more tame one, and yeah, they do exist like this. These are more practical for working, especially a lot of the dump trucks and flatbeds. You know, they're not too over the top. A lot of chrome, yes, chrome. But, you know, nothing really, like, getting in the way of it, because these are going to be off-roading, so mostly it's decorative on the roof here. But, yeah, a lot of the flatbeds and trucks, yeah, they won't have as much stuff, because they actually still work with these trucks. These are trucks that are still running jobs. And for, like, dump trucks and stuff, if you have to go off-road, you don't want to get your big bumper flares all dirty. But with delivery trucks, you know, box vans, it's different. They can go more all out. And that is what the Ride-Hating Express brings to the table. I really don't like the name of it. I think they could have done better, because this being the Sakura Sprinter, well, actually, no. It's not Sakura. You guys have been pronouncing it wrong, and you got me pronouncing it wrong. It's not Sakura, or it's not Sakura, it's Sakura. Or Sakura? Like the cherry blossom trees in Japan, that's what they're called, Sakura trees? I have trouble pronouncing it. But yeah, it's the Sakura Sprinter, not the Sakura. The Sakura. Yeah. See, now I'm having issues pronouncing it. But they could have used that name with this, especially if they're gonna go with a Sakura there style livery. But yeah, this is very, very common with Dekatora trucks to have murals on the side. And you know what? I just want to crack it. I don't know. I haven't yet. And I did end up buying a ton of these. Look at that. I've seen people detailing these too, painting in all the lights and stuff. You know, and all the... Ryu did his research when he was doing this. I mean, he grew up in Japan. He probably didn't have to go far, but he did a lot of research doing this one, and it's very authentic. You know, it's a little small, especially the cab. It sits very low. But to get all this detail in it, it's just amazing. And the mural, too. You know, of course, Ryu. With the Mount Fuji and the waves. Like, this is all, like, Japanese-style artwork. He did really good on it. I'm sure he was sitting next to whoever designed this livery and was telling him play-by-play what to do. And you can see the similarities with the rooftop pieces. This one's more streamlined than the Atomica. I love it. I didn't even realize this was a separate piece from that until... Whoa. Ah, crap. Until the second release, because you can see that is a different color, because it is a different piece. I don't like this release as much as the first one, just because of that red trim. They could have just changed the wheels and the mural and be set, but the red trim really, eh. They do have metal bases. Oh yeah. Same livery. Of course, yeah, they do have like 100 taillights on there. And that's similar to the real trucks. I really like this. I can't wait to see what they do with this for 2021. Or 2022. This is 2021. You know, all the lights around that. Lights here. And if you've seen these things lit up, they like have lights all over. They're nuts. In a cool way. And that brings us to our last model of the video. This is the GT Scorcher. Now, it might not look like much to you. You might just pass on and be like, oh yeah, another fantasy vehicle. But wait until I show you its roots. See the resemblance now? Oh yeah. And actually, in 2022, this is going to have a mimic livery of that. So if that helps you convince it even more. I mean, it's already been leaked with the new Hot Wheels Unleashed game. So, yes, but this is Hot Wheels' take on a super silhouette racer. And I think it's awesome. You know, adjustable splitter, really not... It looks like it, you know, it was scraping on the sidewalk, you know, coming out of a parking lot. But keep it down, please. But yeah, this is... It looks like a Toyota Celica on the back there, jeez. But yeah, this is very much a super silhouette racer. And they have the Liberty Walk R34 coming next year, which I'm so excited about. I'm going to buy like 50 of those if it's in the main line. We got an engine in there. What is that, a V12? No, it can't be. I can't tell. It's hard to see. It's probably easier to see on the camera because it's blown up. But you tell me what engine that is. It could be. It looks like an inline 4, really. Or an inline 6. But I don't know. It's hard to see. You guys can probably see it better, especially if you're on a larger screen. So let me know what you think that engine is. GT Scorcher. There's your side exit exhaust. Look at the interior. Got rolled cage. The iconic super silhouette spoiler. Diffuser. Celica taillights. Wide body. And Mustang headlights up front. I like it. And you can kind of see where the resemblance goes with the Bolsasoku versus Super Silhouette. Yeah. The Bolsasokus were really inspired mostly by these Super Silhouette racers. And that's why they feature like the front splitters and high wings. Awesome. So there you have it. I hope this gives you a better look at some of these fantasy vehicles, especially this one. Not a lot of people knew this was supposed to be a super silhouette racer, and I think a lot started realizing when they stuck the R34 or the R33 livery on it. I still need to open this R33. You know, it's killing me. I want to open it so bad. That will be a video for a different day, though, not today. This is already 17 minutes of Japanese goodness. Yeah, we can bring the thermometer back out here, too. I really can't see it. And now I'm blocking out Ryu's creation. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.